So you have no job. You're not really looking for a job because you don't want to work in corporate world. You want to be out and do the things that you want to do, but still make money. Right now, I'm going to show you how to make $5,000 just from your vehicle a month. And yes, these alternative ways surely do make money. Want to know why? Because I've done them before. Oh, and I will even give you a bonus one. That way you can make more than that, or you can just hit just right on the dot at the $5,000 mark. So what I'm doing right here is scrolling through different options that I've seen on Google, but they only give you pennies on the dollar, like really like $20 to $50 a month. What I'm trying to show you is bigger opportunities that make more opportunities for you. So why not do these things? And yes, I know that sometimes you don't have time, but if the people that are watching this and you do have time, this is something that I can't even explain. Let's jump straight to the first one. The first one I would recommend is getting your vehicle wrapped in an advertisement that a company pays you to wrap for. What do I mean by this? There are plenty of companies out there, and if you haven't seen any of these videos, it's right here. There's companies out there that will pay you to get your vehicle wrapped in an advertisement. It is up to you to go ahead and determine how you want to get paid for it. It's always going to be a direct deposit on how, but how long? And then also the question is, how much? If you see this vehicle in the background, yes, this is my vehicle, one of them. We do wraps and everything like that. But back to what I'm going to say is, getting your vehicle wrapped, you can get paid anywhere from $50 all the way up to $350. But the bonus is, depending on whether they choose you to get your vehicle wrapped, that's one aspect of it where you can get up to about $350. Then the second aspect is when they want to do videos and photo shoots, they will pay you to come back out and join in on the group of people that had their vehicles wrapped in the same advertisements so they can take photos, and you can get another $350 on top of that. So we're at $700 off the rip. And I know you're also asking,
but what if it's an advertisement that I don't like?
Well, you have the option to not choose to get this done and not make $5,000. These next two options are very, very typical. You've seen it around. You've probably even been a part of it on the consumer end. And what do I mean by that? I'm talking about Uber and Lyft. You can easily make $2,000 a month off of that. And that's 20 days of working it, making about $100 a day. I understand you gotta give or take on gas depending on the type of vehicle you have, even if it's a smart vehicle or an electric vehicle. But like I said, your goal is to make $5,000, so why not put your time in and space it out accordingly so that way you're not crunching too much and trying to do too much in that little bit of time. You can also make it happen. It's very easy. So what I suggest you do is check on the peak time and drive in those peak times or late hours, because during the day, here's the next tip for that one that I always recommend for the daytime. You can also do DoorDash, and that is the cool part right there. Picking up and delivering food to other people, whether they are at home, at work, or just on the go and they don't have time to go and get it themselves. I always try to tell people this one is very beneficial. It helps you grow. How much do you need to make is the question. So far I've given you three options. The first one was getting your vehicle wrapped in a company advertisement. You make about $700 depending on that month. The base would be about $250 to $300, maybe even $350, depending on if you're getting a full vehicle wrap for that month. The next option is driving for Uber and Lyft. And then the third one, you can also do DoorDash. Now, as you're starting to do more and more of these other options of delivering goods and everything like that, you can also do Instacart or Ship. These are where you can go to other grocery stores and pick up groceries for the people that can't go get it themselves. That one is a good one to do during the day. People that are not at home or just at home and they're bedridden, don't have their car, whatever the situation may be, they always need somebody to pick up their produce and drop it right off to them. So go ahead and do that. I always recommend to do during the daytime, because after 8 o'clock, most of these stores are closed. And if you do that for 15 days straight, you don't have to do it 15 days straight, but you can do it for 15 days out of the month, and you're making at least $100 per day. That's $1,500. So let's just run back before we even keep getting deeper and deeper into this and crunch numbers. How much did we make so far? Let's see. The first one was getting your vehicle wrapped in an advertisement. That'll be about $350 to $700. Driving for DoorDash, Uber and Lyft, another $2,000. You do that 20 days straight. Also delivering groceries via Instacart or Ship. If you're doing that 15 days straight, in conjunction with driving for Uber and Lyft, I suggest you do that on the after hours or wee hours in the morning. And then do the grocery deliveries during the daytime, obviously. If you do that 15 days straight, that's $1,500. So right now, 7 plus 2,000 plus 1,500, looking at what? Let's do the numbers and double check. Because sometimes my numbers could be off. That's why I always double check shit. 7 plus 15. Let's go. And now the fifth one that I always recommend, and this one I suggest you have a larger vehicle so that way you can carry a lot of picking up lost luggage from the airport. You know how that goes, especially right after the holidays, because a lot of people got their flights delayed, canceled, etc. But sometimes their luggage also gets lost. If you do this for 1 month, you can make around $800 right there. And here's the bonus part right here.
Bonus round.
You have to be creative. Joking. You always have to be creative, duh, it's a given. But you can do vinyl removals, whether it's liquid wraps or vinyl wraps. This right here, you can charge anywhere from $400 to $800 a vehicle. And it doesn't have to be this cool car right here, especially if you don't know what you're doing. It could be box trucks, vans, window perforations, etc. You can really hone in on this and make way more on it. In your head, you're saying, this doesn't involve my car. You got to get there somehow. You're welcome. Now, I have this one challenge for everyone that is watching this. If this gets 10,000 views or more, I will prove it and I will make this into a challenge and show you that you can make 5,000 plus a month just by living out of your car. So let's do this.